Is free truly free? Is it 100% free? If you're a beginner trying to start your digital product business, but don't have a big budget or maybe no budget at all, you're not alone. Because everywhere you look, you hear people talking about free tools and easy ways to make passive income. But no one tells you what free really means. Is free truly free? Is it 100% free? Or what it takes to actually get started. And that's exactly why I made a free checklist for you that goes along with this video. And yes, it's completely free and there is no catch. So you don't have to research Google for hours trying to find the best tools for you and to help you figure out where to host your product. They make it sound like digital products are some magic bullet. Growing a loyal audience is a piece of cake and it's something that you can attain in just a matter of weeks. All you need is Canva and a dream. But if that were true, wouldn't we all be like millionaires? The truth is, growing an audience, making sales takes time, takes patience, dedication, strategy. And of course, you're going to need tools that will facilitate your journey, that will make your life easier. And a very important thing here is that these tools that you're going to use need to be beginner friendly, simple and easy to start and follow. And they need to be low cost, or better yet, no cost at all. But does that even exist? That's exactly why I made this video, to help you figure all that stuff out. I want to break down what tools are actually essential for your journey, what tools are free or semi-free, and what's worth paying for down the line. Because when you're starting from scratch with no followers, no sales, no testimonials, not a whole lot of experience, and maybe even no confidence, the last thing you need is to be overwhelmed, confused, and to feel like you're already behind. But before we jump in, if you haven't even created your digital product yet because you have no idea how to do it, where to start, or what to even create, I have just a tool for you. I've created a starter kit that includes 15 plug and play digital product ideas based on your YouTube channel. It's made for those of you who want to sell a digital product, maybe even create it yourself, but have no idea what to create. I only have it listed for $1. Yes, $1 at this point, which is less than a coffee. And you know what? You can go ahead and grab it along with a free list that I've created for this video. Now let's dig into the topic that you clicked on this video for. As a beginner, there are four main category of tools that you would need to start off your digital marketing or digital product journey. Number one, you need a way or a place to create your product. Number two, you need a platform that's going to house your product. Number three, you of course need a way for the clients to pay you. And last but not least, you need a way or a tool to communicate with your audience, which is generally email marketing. And this is where you actually nurture your audience. Now let's break those down. I'm only going over the options that I feel are the easiest to start with, especially for a beginner, and that are also free. To create your digital products, you could use Google Docs, which is completely free and it's simple and easy to use. Another app that I love is Canva. What I love the most about Canva is that you can create anything from an ebook to a checklist to a planner. The sky is the limit. I even know some courses that have been created using Canva. And Canva is completely free, or could be completely free, as long as you stay away from the features that have a crown next to them, because these would be the paid features. But you can completely create your product for free in Canva. And when I say free, I mean it. There are absolutely no hidden fees. And what I also love about Canva is that it gives you a lot of options to personalize, to add elements, to add features to a product. What I love the most about Canva is that they have done for you templates that you can use and modify. You can change the colors, you can add or remove elements. It's really ideal for beginners and it's really not hard to learn. Now I'll go over this next part pretty quickly because I'll discuss a few platforms where you can actually host your product. Think of them as a website, but we don't create websites anymore because it takes a lot of work. And it's not the thing to do because we do have a lot of other options that are so much easier and truly beginner friendly. So here are the best options that I was able to find for you where you can host and sell your digital product. The first app would be Payhip. Payhip is free to start. However, every time you make a sale, they'll keep 5% for themselves. But it's an easy platform for beginners. Another option would be Gumroad, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this one. Gumroad is also free to start, but they also charge fees for every transaction. A third option is StanStore, and this is something that I'm using right now. I'm still on the free trial because StanStore does offer a 14-day free trial for everyone so that you can get a taste of it, see how it works, and be tempted to stay for the paid offers. So after your 14-day free trial is over, you have two options with StanStore, one for $29 and the other one is for $99. What I love about StanStore is that it's super easy to use, especially for beginners. Of course, you're gonna have to learn a few things, but it's really easy. I've used StanStore as a complete beginner. I actually created a whole video showing you how to create your StanStore account, showing you how to add your digital product, how to personalize your store. If you're ever interested in that, you can go a few videos back and watch my StanStore video. StanStore offers a lot of features for the $29 package or plan. However, what it's missing is email marketing. If you want to do email marketing, you have to be on the $99 plan, which I personally think is very expensive, especially for beginners who are not making money, or for those of us who are not making enough money yet. So if you're thinking email marketing and you want to start with that, StanStore is not the option for you. Not for now. Which leads me to the next platform I'm going to talk to you about, which is Beacons AI. Beacons AI is free to start. However, they will charge 9% per purchase. If you have a digital product selling for $100, every time you make a sale, they're going to keep $9. I think that's a lot. However, what I do like about Beacons AI is the fact that they do offer email marketing with the free plan and even with the $10 plan. It's completely up to you to decide whether you're willing or you are able to pay the $29 for StanStore and forget about any transaction fees because they don't charge transaction fees, or you want to start for completely free on Beacons AI, but pay the 9% fee on every sale you make. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't supposed to create this video right now. I had actually started creating my video for Beacons.ai. As I was doing my research, I realized that Beacons.ai is not completely free as everyone advertises it to be, as they promote it to be, because charging a 9% fee on every transaction, I find it a little bit too much. But everything comes with a price, right? Either you pay your $30 or $29 with StanStore, and then you don't worry about transaction fees, but then you can't do email marketing. Or you settle for the free plan with Beacons AI, and then you get charged $9 or 9% on every transaction. It's really up to you, but don't forget the email marketing part, because you can't do that with StanStore, but you can do that with Beacons AI. And last but not least, I have to talk about System.io. I've tried that one as well. System.io is a little bit of an all-in-one platform. It lets you add your digital product and sell it completely free. It allows you to do email marketing with a maximum of 2,000 subscribers on your email list without paying a dime. It even allows you to build a landing page as well as a sales page, a thank you page, the whole thing, which is amazing if you're a seasoned digital product creator, if you know what you're doing. However, as a beginner, I was selling courses that I didn't create, but when I listed them on System.io, I remember I was so confused, so overwhelmed, especially when I was creating my sales funnel, which is composed of the landing page, the sales page, and the thank you page. It was just too overwhelming that I got to a point where I just wanted to get done, whether it's well done or not. And plus, as a beginner, how do you judge if your sales funnel, if your sales page is actually even good? You have no way to judge because you don't have the experience. You're just following instructions that show you step by step how to actually create these things, but don't really help you optimize them. You don't know if the wording on your sales page is correct or not, or is optimized, which means that it's set up in a way that will grab the attention of the potential customers and will actually lead them to purchase. So System.io, although it's good, more or less all-in-one platform to sell and do your email marketing. However, it's, in my opinion, is not the most beginner friendly. Now let's move on to email marketing, because let's face it, you can't have a business without email marketing. It's one thing if you have only one product to sell and you're not concerned about creating a business around it, you don't want to scale, you don't want to sell other products, but it's a completely different thing if you want to start your business. You need email marketing. That's where the connection with your potential clients begins, or your clients. That's where upsells happen. That's where you introduce them to your other products down the line. That's where they'll get to know you a little better and you get to connect with them without depending on the algorithm. So here are a few email marketing platforms that I found. You have MailerLite, which is free for up to 1,000 subscribers. That's not bad for a beginner. It also includes automation and a landing page. Not bad. You have Brevo, which is free up to 300 emails a day. So you can send 300 emails every single day. That's pretty good. You have ConvertKit, and the free plan offers unlimited emails and built-in product selling. And if you remember, I just mentioned System.io, where you could also do your email marketing up to 2,000 subscribers, completely free. And last but not least, remember StanStore, but StanStore is, in my opinion, very expensive. So I don't suggest that for beginners that are not making money. You don't want to pay $100 a month or $99 a month US dollars. For me, it's going to be much more. You don't want to pay all that money when you're not making any money yet or when you're barely making money. I also want to remind you of Beacons AI, which does allow you to do email marketing for free as well. And don't worry, all of this information is included in the free checklist that I'm offering you along with this video that you can go and grab in my StanStore. I actually left the link down below for you in the comments and in the description. So go ahead and grab it so that you can better follow along with this video. And come back and watch this video again if you need to. Now let's talk free versus paid tools. Free tools are amazing when you're first starting off because you don't want to have that pressure of making money so that you can pay your bills, especially when you know you have options that will not cost you any money. So right there, you're not going to be in a place of desperation. Because let me tell you, you can easily launch your first product, build your email list, and maybe even start selling all without paying for expensive software. But of course, nothing is perfect in life, and there are going to be some trade-offs. You see, free tools are going to offer you limited options. For example, limited designs when you want to customize your products or your store, less flexibility, less automation, or maybe even links that are going to have the brand of that free tool on them, which I'm not sure we want that. Whereas paid tools will offer more power, more flexibility, more automations, but do you really need them as a beginner? No, you don't. All right, I just had to bring this up because I'm all about transparency and I always want to say it as it is. And I hate to promise you of things that are unrealistic. And here's my advice. You can always start with the free apps or free tools. And as you scale, as you start making money, then you can pick and choose which tools or which apps do you want to actually pay for. Which apps are going to be worth it, that are going to push your business forward and make your life easier as you start getting more customers, so that you don't get overwhelmed and drown or just give up and start hating this digital product business. So is anything really for free in life? Yes and no. There are actually things for free, but there's always going to be some kind of price to pay for, whether it's watermarks or limited options. Use these free tools to validate your ideas, because a lot of times the first product or 2 or 3 digital products that we create might not be great, might actually be complete failures, and that's okay. So try it out with the free tools and see how it goes. See if you're actually going to be able to create your loyal community. See if you're even going to make any sales or how many sales. Maybe you're going to need to adjust or modify your product or scrape it all together and create new products. So try that out at the beginning with as many free tools as you can get, and then as you start making money, you can upgrade. This way your business will actually pay for itself. Because ultimately what we want is to make our life easier. We want tools that are going to be efficient, that are going to save us time and save us money as much as possible. And ultimately, that's what we're all looking for. So it all depends on where you are at with your journey. What are your capabilities? What's your budget? And how much are you willing to invest time-wise and money-wise? And essentially, that's why I decided to create this free checklist that goes along with this video. It breaks down everything I covered: creation tools, product hosting, email marketing, all in one simple PDF, so that you can actually start taking action without the confusion and the overwhelm. So once again, I invite you to grab it. It will not cost you a thing. And you could also check my starter kit that is only for $1. It's going to help you determine what would be the best digital product to create. Most of all, I want you to give yourself some much needed credit for learning, for investing in yourself, and for trying to build something that actually matters. When you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling confused, remember, you're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. You're just getting started, and I'm cheering you on along the way. I just got started not long ago as well, and that's why I'm sharing my journey with you, so that I can get to teach you everything that I learn as I'm growing.